as we look at the highest field goal percentage in the restricted area in the NBA this season. 3 of the top 7 are playing in tonight's game in Kelly Olynyk, Mikal Bridges, and Christian Wood. Bridges is having a career year. He's got career highs in shooting percentage, three-point shooting, assists, and rebounding. He's a perfect 2 for 2 already, but those were both threes, not in the restricted area. However, for the Rockets, having 2 of the 7 on their team, especially with how good Christian Wood has been this season and how efficient Olynyk has been since joining the team, you have to imagine that as their chemistry continues to grow together, figuring out who will play inside, who's going to play outside, and when, that this is going to be a huge asset to the team.
I think so, Kaylee, and they work well together already because they know the game of basketball. How about Kevin Porter? So the Rockets, no slouch. The Rockets are 2 for 4 from the three-point line, 6 for 7 for Phoenix. You know, after Houston went on an 11-3 run, and I wondered if they were going to call, Phoenix was going to call a timeout, then they went on a 17-4 run. Crowder hits another one. My goodness.
Well, I got some bad news for you, Bill. If the Suns only miss 1 3 in the entire game, then it's going to be hard to beat them.
Well, I think maybe over at halftime. Well, I guess I'd keep shooting them until they went down. And Porter shoots it a little too hard as Booker brings it up.
You know, what's unusual about the Suns is they take a ton of mid-range jumpers, too, which they don't need to do because they've got great three-point shooters.
That's Chris Paul a lot there, isn't he? And there's a jump ball.
Yeah, and Devin Booker takes a lot of mid-range shots as well. But, you know, the Phoenix Suns, as great as they are offensively, they could be even more efficient by eliminating those mid-range jumpers. But you got Chris Paul and Devin Booker who both shoot over 50% from the mid-range, so it's hard to argue with.
Boy, Monty Williams has done a terrific job. He's a great communicator. He has great communication skills and impeccable character. And he's just a great coach who has been under the tutelage of Pat Riley, Don Nelson, Greg Popovich, Doc Rivers, Larry Brown. Those guys have kind of set him on a good path.
He's NBA royalty.
Yeah.
And well-deserved for Monty Williams. I played against him. He was a great player. He's been a great assistant coach throughout the league, and he is a great person.
Tate will sit down for a moment now. The Rockets will go to the bench. Sterling Brown comes into the game, and Ayton never could get the position. He was backing up, but the pass was not coming to him. So he's a little slow off the mark, but the three-point shooters aren't. 7 of 8 from the three-point line. Phoenix. They have really brought this team back in a hurry. They've had some shrewd drafting as Avery Bradley with a miss, and Brown gets it back to Porter again. He's looking down for Christian. Christian Wood working on Mikal, and it's knocked out of bounds by Phoenix. Saying about Phoenix doing some shrewd drafting, when they picked up Bridges right there, this young man helped Villanova win 2 national championships. He really knows how to play the game. He gets a lot of assists without any turnovers. Great move. That kid's going to be something right there too.
Yeah, and you're right. He's 20 years old, so he does make a few mistakes that young players make.